What's up, guys? It is the Citrus Penny here today, and I'm coming at you with a video that, well, it's got a weird title to it. It's called Ahoy There. I couldn't think of a title, so I actually thought of many different ways to name this video, but I think this is probably the best one. I haven't made a video for actually, I would say, it says 2 weeks on the video that I uploaded last, but I'd say it's more like 3 weeks, so YouTube's being weird. Or maybe it's like 1 day until it's 3 weeks. Something along those lines. I haven't made a video in a long time, and my last one was kind of weird. It was really badly made because the audio was really out of sync, and it was just really bad. Well, not out of sync, but just really bad quality of the audio and everything, because at the time I didn't even have sound on my computer. So I'll go through all that and tell you what happened. But why I haven't made a video in a while, it's not just because of the computer issues I've been having, but we'll get into it. So basically, my computer, as I mentioned in the last video I made, my sound on my computer just basically didn't work, and I had a couple hypotheses, if you will, about why it didn't work. But it actually turned out that the sound card just didn't work because I had an external sound card lying around to use. I used it for a while back. I was into like mixing in music and stuff like that, and you could queue up songs. That's regardless. I had an external sound card. I plugged that in, and my sound worked without a problem with the speakers that I was trying. So I ended up just going back to my old speakers that I was using before, because once I figured out it wasn't the speakers, there was really no reason to change. I liked my old ones. So once I figured out it was that, I actually got another sound card. Well, I call it a sound card, but it's basically just a little thing you plug in. It's a USB. It's really small, and it actually just goes in the front of my computer in USB, and it's a pretty good sound card actually. The other one was good, but it was like kind of big and bulky, and this one's just, you know, a lot smaller and easier to use. Oh, my headphone, or rather my earphone just fell out of my ear. Hold on. Okay, so that happened. I got that fixed, and I just didn't make a video for a while, like maybe 4 or 5 days, which was a normal schedule at that point. If you watch my videos, you know that I sometimes go about 5 days or 4 days without making a video. So shortly after that, my hard drive failed, or I don't know what you want to call it. Basically, my hard drive blew up, corrupted, and I'm not sure how that happened, but my hard drive basically just stopped working. My computer shut off. Well, I was actually playing a game of League, and my computer froze. So I tried to do a bunch of different things to, like, you know, Control Alt Delete, Alt F4, everything. I thought it was just League in general, but I figured, okay, maybe it's just my computer. So I had to manually shut it down, like press the power button, which is not good for a computer. If you don't know that, you should usually only turn off a computer completely if you're going to use the shutdown button on the computer, because it does it well. The actual, like, you go to the start menu then shut down, rather than pressing the actual button on your computer physically. But anyway, I had to do that, and it would not boot back up. After testing some things, I found out it was the hard drive. So I got one from my basement, because there's a lot of hard drives down there. I have a lot of computer parts in my basement, and effectively I just put a new one in, and you have to reformat. So reformatting a computer sounds like, oh, this sounds like a language. It's really not that hard, actually. Windows walks you through it. So I downloaded Windows. I got it on my computer. And what happens whenever you reformat is that you have nothing. So this was just like a computer with a fresh installation. It's like I just got this computer. So I downloaded the necessities. And then what about necessities? I mean, like League of Legends, Steam, you know, curse voice to talk with people. I downloaded Bandicam because I wanted to make some YouTube videos, but I just kind of got lazy, and I never really got around to uploading things like Sony Vegas and other things I need to make YouTube videos, because there are a lot of things that go into me making YouTube videos. It's not simply just the good old, I don't simply just download the good old Bandicam, and you have to actually not only all that, but I had to I mind one more than I needed to. Okay, we'll go with that. I had to actually, like, what do you call it? You know, you had to verify or authenticate your software, and sometimes it doesn't work very well, because whenever you're me and you have a lot of computer issues and you have to keep resetting, basically. Like I've actually had to reformat the computer a couple of times, which means that it's kind of like downloading the software on a new computer. So sometimes you actually have to contact the company and tell them, hey, I reformatted my computer, so my thing should work. And today I finally just decided, hey, I'm going to try to get the Sony Vegas thing working again. I sort of got it working. I, for some reason, can't authenticate it with the code I have, and I sent some stuff into their customer support, but that wasn't working. So I ended up just using. I'm just gonna have to use it as is. It's like it says that I should authenticate it in 30 days, but I don't know what happens after that. So if it doesn't work, then I'll just uninstall it and install it again and repeat the process over and over again. It would be annoying, but if that's what I have to do, whatever. So here we are now. We're playing RuneScape, old school RuneScape, 2006. You can't play this in the browser, I guess, because Java isn't supported by Google Chrome now. So I actually had to download the client, and the client's actually pretty cool. I don't know if they had this on the internet version, but whenever I played the old school RuneScape, like must have been a couple months ago or so, whenever it went free to play for people to play, I basically just you had to play it in like the small screen, which I'm okay with, because a lot of the times whenever I'm playing RuneScape, I'm doing it while doing other things like talking on YouTube or playing like another game or watching an anime or something along those lines. So I'm doing other things while I'm playing RuneScape, so I usually don't have it full screen. But it is cool because whenever I'm recording a video like this, I can put it full screen and it looks pretty cool, actually. I mean, obviously it doesn't look very impressive because this is old school RuneScape. It's trying to capture the essence of an old game, but it's actually quite a bit of fun, and maybe I'll do some videos on this in the future on my channel. Oh boy, I just moved over there. It's really simple. It's not like a game that is really entertaining to watch. I just needed something to talk over, and I should in the next couple of days, or not couple of days. I don't really ever want to make a schedule, but I will try to get back into a normal video making schedule. As far as things, the plans for the channel, I don't know. I started that Adventure Quest Let's Play back up, and it got good reception. I do know it did. I don't want to leave you guys hanging. I want to at least get to episode 100, and I will do that, I promise. But I think I might be done after that. And if you're watching this video from one of my Adventure Quest Let's Players, well, one person, if you're one of the people that watch that series, I've rebooted the series on multiple occasions, and I've stopped playing it on multiple occasions, and it's not a game I ever play in my free time anymore. I did for a time. Believe it or not, like for a time I played Adventure Quest off camera, which maybe not that hard to believe whenever, if you're a fan of the game yourself. And it's not that it's a bad game, it's just that I'm playing other games. And especially since yesterday, yesterday school started for me, which it started later than it did for maybe some people. I know a lot of people were like back in school like 2 weeks ago or something like that, but not me. I just got back in school, so there's even less time. Like in the summer, I could wake up whenever, or like anywhere from like 11 o'clock to like 12, or wake up early if you wanted to, and then have the entire day to do whatever you wanted, basically. With school, I get up at like 6. I get home at like around 3, give or take like 5 minutes. Probably take 5 minutes, more like 2:55. So by the time I get home and I have to do homework and stuff, there's less time for me to just like play, one game, a bunch of games all day. Because in the summer, you could just play a bunch of games all day. But usually, whenever you have less time, you have to focus on, 1 or 2 games. And I like playing League a lot. I play it with my friends. I play it by myself. I'm trying to rank up, get all that LP, as they call it. And even like RuneScape, I do this whenever. I just started playing this 2 days ago or something like that. I don't even know. I was on talking with one of my friends on the good old Skype, actually. Not Curse, but Skype. And we were talking about this one game called Sherwood Dungeon, which is like this really pretty crappy online game that we sometimes play for like fun. And then I remembered RuneScape, and the old school RuneScape actually got me thinking, hey, I want to play some RuneScape. So got on. I already had an account on it, so I just kind of went in here and started mining my heart out. And it's cool stuff. I don't know. As far as things for this channel, though, I think it's going to stay most of the same. If you're still watching this video, it is 10 minutes in. If you're a trooper. You can leave a comment down below saying I'm a trooper. And whatchamacallit? I will. Wow. I'm not going to edit that out. I'm just going to continue from here. Basically, whenever I make videos, I just make something random. So the This Is Life videos will continue. The anime reviews I want to continue as well. I've only done a couple anime reviews. I did one for school days, but I wouldn't even call that a good one. I did one for 5 centimeters per second, and the Kids on the Slope review was really, really good, I think. Well, not like really, really good, but what I'm saying is it was, I put some effort into it, and it's one of the videos I'm more proud of on the channel. Like, I actually spent a lot of time editing it and whatnot, so that's a cool thing I like doing. I'm actually in the process of rewatching Steins Gate, sort of, because whenever my hard drive did fail, I was without a computer, so I ended up just watching like 10 episodes of Steins Gate. So I don't know if I'm gonna rewatch the entire thing. Steins Gate is one of my favorite anime of all time, so a review of that would be pretty cool. Although it might be a little bit biased because it is like one of my favorite shows. But overall, more of an update, more of a small update than anything. If you're not watching this and you're Adventure Quest, like if you're one of my Adventure Quest viewers, I will inform that on the episode 100. But other than that, this was a rambling, informational video that's 11 minutes 30 seconds long, and it's more of an update than anything. I don't know. I haven't made a video in a long time. I haven't really had the urge to make one, especially with school starting and stuff. So I figured I'd throw one out, and try to edit it on this weird non-authenticated Sony Vegas, and just see how it goes. So I'll see you within a week or so, probably more like a couple of days. I actually have some This Is Life video content already recorded. I just need to edit it with the typical This Is Life stuff, and those will maybe come out soon. So anyway, I will see you guys later, anyways, I will see you guys later, and I hope you have a nice day. Adios.